Kenneth Eplin, and I'm posting a video because I really think that people underestimate the value of these kids having mentors. I know I've posted videos in the past about the 40-day walk and the Gospel Freedom walk and the Gospel Freedom Street Ministry, but I want to get more in depth about what it is that we do exactly. Like I said before, we go and mentor kids primarily at foster cares, juvenile detention centers, on the streets, wherever we got to go to mentor them. And I just think that people underestimate the importance of these kids having mentors. These kids go to these foster cares, they go to these juvenile detention centers, and they don't have people that show up and see them and show up every day and see them and see how they're doing and check up on them and make sure that they get birthday presents, Christmas presents. They don't have people like that. And so these people get dropped off there, these kids get dropped off there, and then they don't have anybody who's there who who looks out for them on a daily basis. So having a mentor turns these kids' lives around. And they all have GALs, guardian ad litems, and they see them like once a month for like 5 minutes. And they all have therapists and caseworkers, which they don't see on a regular basis either. And so they have all these people they might see periodically, spotty at best, and the GALs they see once a month, maybe 5 minutes, and so they have all these people, but they don't ever see them, and they don't see them every day, and these people can't understand or relate to where these kids are coming from, so they're not going to open up to them. And so part of the reason why these people don't show up every day is because it's a job that they have to do, and these caseworkers get 30 kids at a time, and the GALs have regular jobs that they have to go to. And so the goal for the ministry is to raise money so as a mentor we can go see these kids every day. Because if I have to go if I work my regular job and try and mentor kids at the same time, it's counterproductive, because my job will not allow me to go see these kids every day because I have to go to work. So the idea is to make that shift from working and mentoring to just mentoring. And in order to do that, there has to be funds for the ministry. And so, if you're going to work and mentor at the same time, it doesn't really hold as much weight because you can't see the kids every day. That's the whole purpose of the ministry and what we're doing. We're trying to raise enough money so we can do this full time and we can see the kids every single day, because that's what they need. As a big brother, somebody they can see every day. They don't need jail cells. They don't need courts. They don't need, the streets. They don't need juvenile detention centers. They don't need all this stuff. They just need love and someone to care and someone to listen on a daily basis. So, please go to my Facebook page. Scroll down, you'll see a GoFundMe account for Gospel Freedom Street Ministry, and like I said, $5. As little as $5. I mean, hopefully, you go open your hearts up for more than that. But even if it is only $5, it doesn't matter what the amount is. It could be $5, $500. It doesn't matter. The point is that if we can get enough people to throw the hat in the ring, if we can get enough people that want to get involved, we can mentor these kids full time every day. And again, I mean, you got somebody who these kids can relate to, who they could talk to, who they could see every single day. These kids' lives, you have no idea how much it changes these kids' lives, and how much ground we can make up, and how much we can turn these kids' lives around. So we need help, man. We need the support of the community to do that. And there's all these programs out there, which is great, but there's nobody that they can go talk to on a daily basis. Nobody they could call, nobody they could sit there and really that understands where they're coming from. The programs don't mean nothing if you don't clean up where they came from. And if you don't change their train of thought and the way they think, the programs don't mean anything. So, like I said, I mean, all the programs in the world aren't going to take the place of somebody who's going to be there every day. These foster cares, juvenile detention centers, jail cells, prisons, juvenile, it's just not going to take the place of a male role model or a role model, female or male, and it's not going to, take the place of God. It's not going to take the place of them seeing somebody every single day and having that big brother relationship. It's not. These kids need our help, and they've been asking, they've been begging. Now they're kicking the doors down, and now they just don't care. So I need help, please. Please do not underestimate how important and how effective a mentor is to a kid. These kids depend on these mentors. They rely on the mentors. They look forward to seeing the mentors. We can break down walls and barriers and accomplish things that these facilities can't, and that these places can't, because they don't have people there that can relate to the kids, or they don't have people who can spend time with them every single day and listen to them and understand where they're coming from and fight for them. They don't have those people. They have a GAL who shows up once a month. They have a caseworker who shows up spotty at best. She might show up a couple times a month. You got, a therapist who might show up a couple of times a month. And these are the same people that are making decisions for these kids that are saying what's in the best interest for this kid. And you wonder why the system's broken, why it doesn't work. They see the drug dealer on the corner every single day. They see their homeboys down the street every single day. You're not going to compete with that unless you see them every day. In order to make a change, you got to put the work in, which requires the time. Not just a program, or not just a bunch of programs, not just juvenile detention centers. That's not solving it. That's not working. So I, again, encourage people to throw their hat in the ring, man. Just step up and just, like I said, I don't care if it's $5, $500, whatever it is, man, anything in between, it doesn't matter. The point is that the system is not working because people don't want to put the time in. There's mentors, but again, the mentors go to work every day. I go to work and I mentor, and it's not as effective because of the fact that I can't be there every single day because I have bills to pay, and that I'm hoping will change. If we can raise enough money for the ministry, we can see these kids every single day. So again, everybody wants programs and facilities, and that's the easy way out, man. Spending time with these kids, getting to know these kids, listening to these kids, that's the part that they need, the time and the work. That's the work and time that you need to put in that's going to be effective. And that's what we're trying to do. It doesn't matter day or night. We want to be there for these kids. Whether they're going to graduation or they're going to court, we want to be there for it every step of the way. But we can't do that without funding. So please, 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 search your hearts, man. Thank you. And that's all I got for now, but God bless, man.